Next up, we have Mr. Juan Avellan? Juan Avellan, everybody.
Hey, how's it going? I'm Juan. I saw a Coke commercial the other day. There's this guy, and everywhere he looked, he saw Coke, you know, and he was thirsty. It was a hot day. And so he eventually drank Coke, and he was refreshed. My question is, does Coke really need to have advertisements anymore? Aren't they kind of famous enough? You know, who's the ignorant ass that doesn't know what a Coke is? They need to stop wasting their money on advertisements and finally make the Coke enema we've all been waiting for. I think we really need that. Yeah. At my house, we have these two little dogs, they're Shih Tzus. And they don't really do anything wrong. There's like this silent animosity between me and them, you know? Like, I just don't like how they live their lives, you know? All carefree, easy, lazy, ridiculous. All they do is run around the house, flop on their back when they want you to rub their nipples. You think I don't want my nipples rubbed? That'd be fantastic. Gosh. So sometimes I'll just sit down, I'll just stare at them. And then they'll stare back at me. And then these little fuckers, they got the nerve to tell me, oh. Like I don't know what that means. Calling me a pretentious douchebag. You're a dog. You can't comprehend algebra or understand why Lost is still on air. You don't have thumbs, dick. Yeah. I bought something on Craigslist the other day, and I've become addicted to buying things on Craigslist now. It's these connections that you make with people. You know, you get to meet them in places, and like I buy stuff I don't even want, just so I can have these connections. However, I like to spice it up a little bit. You know, I'll email the guy selling the tube socks. Interested in tube socks? He'll email me back. Oh yeah, sure. How about me at Outback Steakhouse? And I'll go back. Yeah, sure. Come alone. Which is a great way to build trust, you know, right off the bat. And so the day comes, I show up at Outback Steakhouse, 30 minutes late, wearing a kimono, which, of course. And I'm with my associate, Fingers McGrew, who's wearing his traditional trench coat, as he always does, despite the warm weather. And we don't really do anything. We just all stare at each other awkwardly for about 10 minutes. Until I eventually say, I need tube socks. And so the guy, he awkwardly pulls the tube socks out of his pocket. I don't know why he kept it in his pocket, though. That's kind of a weird place to put it. And so Fingers immediately springs to action, revealing himself to be 3 different midgets stacked on top of each other. One to break his finger, one to steal the tube socks, then the third one to encourage the other 2 with the saxophone. And we run off and make our escape. Now, this seems very convoluted for stealing tube socks, but I'll tell you why. 1, a kimono has great ventilation on a hot day, and 2, if he told the cops, no one would believe him. So, yeah, that's me. I'm Juan. And I'm not as funny as I am on the other nights. Now for our next stand-up comic, Russell Simic.